Guys, I'm back and I hope I look better. I readjusted the lighting. So the next topic is about the profit and loss statement, or sometimes called the income statement. This is very easy, guys. You don't need to be a finance expert. But if you are in the BPO industry, I would advise you to do further research, further reading, because definitely once you are a manager, a director, vice president, and above, you will need basic to intensive knowledge about this. But again, as I mentioned, this is very easy, guys. PNL consists basically of three things, right? Number one, which is called the top line, it's about the money that comes in, and I'll explain that later. The second one is about the expenses. And the third one is just the money that we got. We deduct the expenses and it will give us a net income, sometimes called margin, EBIT, etc. But just think about that in a very simplistic manner, because again, if you want extensive knowledge on this, again, you can consult me, read books, etc. But for the purposes of us introducing this to you, let's make it more fun and simple. So let's say you own a store and you sell commodities like onions, garlic, soy sauce, whatever, and you have customers within the community, and let's say your daily sales, meaning the money that comes in, is, let's say, $1,000 or 1,000 pesos, whatever. Let's just say 1,000. And of course, if you sell something, that something is bought from a supplier. So let's say you sold onions for $10, but you acquired that set of onions from someone at $5. So that $5 is what we call the cost of goods sold, or the COGS. And when you sell it for $10, so you are having a $5 profit, because you sold it for $10, but you bought it for $5, so 10 minus 5 is $5. So at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the month, you just total everything that that you have sold. So the money that came in, and you deduct the cost of goods sold, you deduct rentals for your store. Maybe you paid someone to attend to your store, etc. Electric bills, etc. And the net money will then be your bottom line, or your net income. So in business, especially in the BPO industry, so the clients pay us for the services that we do for them. And definitely, we have expenses like the cost of salaries, the infrastructure, the software, insurance, software. I think I mentioned that. Everything has cost to have this operation going for the client. So if the client's paying us $500,000 per month, and the total expenses is $300,000, then we have a net income of $500,000 minus $300,000, $200,000 is our net income. And sometimes, as senior leaders, we have to be creative enough to improve our top line. Maybe we could propose projects wherein we could have what we call gain share from the business impact out of those projects. Maybe we can discuss that in another conversation. But those are the things senior leaders are doing. maybe we can propose automation projects so that it will lessen the cost of operations, provide a better output to the customers, so everybody will benefit. So lesser cost for us. But of course, there is an initial investment for automation, right? But in the long run, we will gain something out of it. The clients will be happy. They will put in more business, more revenue for us, lesser expense, better net income or EBIT. So that's the importance of the P&L. So reflect on that. Again, if you want to consult me on this, feel free. I'm always available for free for you guys because, again, the purpose of this is for me to help and impart my experience to my fellow BPO superheroes like you.